surveillance camera?
Minimaps are broken. In video games, minimaps provide the player a simplified, real-time overview of the game environment around the character. That's what ChatGPT said, and that's bullshit. Whenever you play a game, the minimap is pretty much the one that you're looking at, and the majority of the screen is just extra. That's why I'm playing the original Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation 1 in hard mode. Not to prove a point, but I just want to play this game, and for some reason, hard mode disables the minimap. So... the first thing that I have noticed is that this game becomes a horror game without the minimap. Having the radar turned on means that you can just play this segment by looking at that tiny part of the screen, giving you all the information that you need. In hard mode, you just have to rely on the first-person perspective to know where the enemy is. I didn't know how far the sight cones were, but for some reason this person did not see me. You can see me now, you can see me! No map, no problems. No. I died. Anyway, got past them and got into the elevator. The lore of this game is that you save some people and stop a nuclear strike. Also, I learned how to do this. After that, I masterly avoided every enemy without interruption whatsoever. Oh no! Someone swallowed me! Snake! Die! I'm dead. I have... Okay, bye-bye. I can now go. Cause I am Solid Snake. No one can see me here. Hell yeah. Go. Now, I am on the vent of doom. This vent is really long. Went down the vent and killed a man. Explored the whole room and found a copy of SOCOM for the PS2 and went down the elevator. Nothing happened before that. The colonel gave me instructions on how to play SOCOM for the PS2 and also how to climb ladders. Now, we are in the duct of doom. How did I turn around in a prone position in a space so limited? And I found one of the rescue people. And Snake bombarded the chief with questions.
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke? Is it possible? How do they plan to launch? What? Metal Gear. It can't be. Revolution. Rex. Baker. The president of Arms Tech. You talked. Psycho Mantis. What? Card keys. Second floor basement. Personal area network, huh? What is it? What happened?
So you killed the chief. You bastard.
Chief?
Don't think, shoot!
I'm dead! Don't think, shoot, he said. So I actually thinked and used my bare hands instead. I went back to the cell and took the dead man's food, admired the ass for the moment, and went to the
second floor basement,
where I used the regular grenades to blow up the different colored walls. It did not work. I tried going to the secret underground passage. It did not work. Then, I found the C4 in another room. It did not work, and I found the other rescue mission.
This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves.
I mean, that's a pretty good reasoning.
Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver.
Hell yeah, now that's a badass line. This is the first boss fight of the game, so the first thing I did was to blow myself up using the C4 at the middle of the field. The fight is fairly simple, just shoot him while avoiding the gamer moves of bullet ricochet. The best time to shoot him is when he is reloading, but anytime is fine, just don't get hit a lot of times. 6 bullets is pretty much more than enough to kill you. Thank God I took the dead man's food before the battle. In the end, no one won because someone sliced off Ocelot's hand before the end of the battle and blew up everything else, but I did not die this time for some reason.
Can you talk?
What?
Surgical implants.
What's wrong with you?
Woman. Who? Codec.
It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
Now I have to contact a woman by looking at the frequency at the back of the disc. I didn't know how. I equipped the disc, nothing happened. I pressed every button, nothing happened. I contact the colonel. He said to look at the back of the disc, but there's no way to look at the back of the disc if all of the buttons does not work. And after hours of pressing buttons and backtracking, I did the unthinkable. I used Bing. And the solution is to look at the back of the case of the physical copy of the game itself. I'm playing on an emulator. Now for the laser puzzle, where I learned that you can use cigarettes to show the position of the lasers, which I did not use when getting the FAMAS. And it's time for the tank boss battle.
You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are.
Can't hit me! Oh! We got past to the claymore part. The first thing I did was to attach the C4 onto the tank. It was not the solution. Then I realized that the name of the boss is actually Gunner, not Tank. So I tried to use the FAMAS. But you cannot aim up because you cannot shoot while on first person. Then I used grenades. That was very easy. I have finally arrived at the nuclear building where I am prohibited to shoot my gun because everyone is a pussy. But the enemy is free to shoot their guns, so why not me? Then I went to the
Second floor basement.
to blow up the electricity by using Snake's Side B and went to the suspicious looking door where the bodies of yellow men were scattered.
Snake.
You're that ninja.
I've come from another world to do battle with you.
Whoa, it's like
It's like one of my Japanese animes.
the ninja fight. There are two ways that I found to beat this guy. The first way is probably the proper way, is to use the shaft grenades. But who uses the shaft grenades? They're a finite resource! The other way is this. And after that, some lore dropped that the ninja is actually not from the another world, but from this world. Also, his name is Grey Fox. From the 30-minute cutscene, this is the most important lore drop.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes.
Now I have to make contact with a woman. She's here. Are you here? Which will join the party and immediately gets possessed by
Psycho Mantis.
You're a careless man, aren't you?
die. I killed him!
And you're a poor warrior as well.
Fool, I have a box tank! Can't kill me!
However, you are skillful at eluding traps.
I swear she's gonna draw a penis.
So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh?
The Psycho Mantis fight. If you attack it normally, it will just dodge your attacks. The only clue in this fight is to be a blank slate and clear your mind. And the first thing that came to my mind is just to pause the game. While the game is paused, I check the back of the disc to see if there's any hints. I found nothing. Wait, is that the gunner fight? So I conceded again and used Bing once more. And the solution? Use the other controller. The back of the disc only said one player! After that, it's an easy fight. And now, we're in the wolf's den.
Meryl, get down! Meryl!
she got down. It's time to show the Sniper Wolf controversy, because for some reason, the game won't allow you to use the Nikita, so you are forced to backtrack all the way to the
Second floor basement.
So you go out of the room, through the wolf's den, into the office, take the elevator, go out the nuclear room, into the snowfields, back to the cargo, go to
Second floor basement.
get the sniper rifle, and go all the way back to finally fight the Sniper Wolf. This is pretty much a battle of reflex, except with the added difficulty of using a PS1 controller, so it's actually a hard battle. After the battle, you are now able to proceed, but it was all a trap, for the door needs a level 6 card key, but you only have a level 5 key. So you get captured and forced to spam the circle button. I just used macro keys. You are now thrown into the cell and must escape. I tried hiding under the bed.
What the hell are you doing?
I tried hiding under the bed when he sneezes.
What the hell are you doing?
I tried contacting the Colonel for more hints, and for some reason it became a 5-minute mash of the X button with the only hint is wait for the chance. I waited for the chance, and I took the chance by hiding under the bed. Now I must go all the way back to the sniper battle area just to unlock a door. Now I must traverse the Spiral Tower of Doom. Why is this in the game? After the Spiral Tower of Doom, I must do the Grapple Down of Doom. After doing that, you must fight the Pillar Men of Doom. After that, you'll get the Stinger of Doom. After that, you must climb up the Spiral Tower of Doom, but with cameras of Doom. After that climb, you'll fight the helicopter with the Stinger of Doom. It's one of those if show up, then kill type of bosses. After that, you must descend the Spiral Tower of Doom, but with cameras of Doom. After that, you must survive the elevator of Doom, filled with
Ninja.
Yeah, I hate these parts. And finally, a rematch against Sniper Wolf. Except you can use Nikita in this fight, so I just camped at the corner where that woman would hit me and just use the side B until I'm out of side Bs, and use the sniper for the finisher.
Set me free.
Goodbye.
What was in that pistol? It's a regular SOCOM. At the start of Disc 2, we start at the mandatory fire dungeon where we can kick a person into the lava pit. After that, we go to the second elevator of Doom. But they're not invisible. Just below the lava pits is the mandatory frozen caverns where we have to rematch against Raven. It's an easy fight. This is one of those fights where this would be considered to be a horror game if you're not playing Metal Gear. You have to hit this guy with any kinds of explosives without being seen. If you're seen, you get shot. The gimmick of this fight is that your only healing items can get frozen if you stay here long. Other than that, it's a simple fight. Your reward after this fight is more lore, which I won't tell because I don't want to make this video longer. This is one of those games where you can watch a video to understand the story of the game. But this is also a game where you should play it to believe that this is the lore. Now, onto the funniest room of the whole game. Okay, trapdoors, okay, the guns there. Guns. Some camera with guns. Why is there so many? Kojima, why? Hey look, it's
Metal Gear. It can't be.
In this room, there are no enemies in this area. You go up the room and must insert 3 different keys onto 3 different laptops, except you only have 1 key, and the plot twist is that that 1 key is 3 keys at once. To make the game and the disc 2 even longer, Ocelot shoots you and you drop the key.
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
You must go down, find the key, and if you found the key, go back up to the command room, use shaft grenade and insert the key. Now you must freeze the key. So you go back down twice, get out of the room, use shaft grenades and enter the freezer room. And you wait. And if you waited long enough, go back to the room, shaft grenade, go back up to Metal Gear, go to the command room and insert the second key card. Now you must burn the key card. So you go back down twice, go to the room, shaft grenade, into the freezer, notice that there are now guards, go out, into the elevator, get out, and into another elevator, and finally enter the fire dungeon. And you wait. If the thing is now red, go back down the elevator, get out of the elevator, go to another elevator, get interrupted by more lore, the call ended, get out of the elevator, into the freezer, out of the freezer, shaft grenades, contemplate on this particular door and how to even fit every single thing through this door even though all of the elevators and other doors are even bigger than this specific door. Even though there might be other entrances, the path is directly connected to the freezer room. Do they need to go around the facility just to deliver the big parts that are in the freezer or the lava room? To the Metal Gear room? What's the point of the big doors if anything bigger than this door does not realistically fit? Go back up twice, avoid the only guard, to the command room, and finally insert the last key onto the last laptop. Now you fight Metal Gear.
I can't do it. It's no good. I can't do it. No, I can't do it. It's no good. I can't do it. No, I can't do it.
Die. Really? After that, Gray Fox dies. And you fight Metal Gear again. And finally, Metal Gear explodes. And everyone present in that room is miraculously still alive. What the hell?
Super baby method.
Now you fight Liquid Snake in hand-to-hand combat. And the gimmick of this fight is not the timer, but wondering why your other attacks does not even connect. Where did the floor go? And finally, the game is over. Because I don't consider the finale as part of the game because... Kill! Kill already! You know, every time you encounter something that is new in the game, the Colonel gives you a tutorial on how to interact with it? Well, due to the story, the Colonel is now arrested and no one is able to give you a tutorial on how to use the turret. It is after some other tries that I discovered that this is the only time that I can shoot the gun while holding down the first person mode. I don't even know if you can do that with the other guns. After the worst part of the game is done, the game is finally finished. But there is one problem. When I was detained, I received the item called ketchup, and when I broke free from the cell, the ketchup disappeared. So, the real mystery is,